Hi, my name is Mark DiMercurio. I'm the owner of Delta Lending Group, and we have offices in Brentwood, Walnut Creek, and Sacramento. This is my reverse mortgage expert, Cynthia Ulrichsen, who works out of our Brentwood office. What we wanted to do today was just share with you our story and really the benefits of doing reverse mortgage financing. It's really had a tremendous impact on our lives for a couple different reasons, and so that's why we want to point out today that the different varieties of why a reverse mortgage can help you. In some circumstances, it could be there to help enhance your retirement, or in other circumstances, it could be there to really prepare you for aging and putting a plan together for your family. So where I'd like to start off, since Cynthia and I both have a story that's associated with reverse mortgages, is Cynthia, why don't you kind of share with us your reverse mortgage story?
I grew up in Pleasanton. My mom and dad purchased a home there years ago, and they were on track financially. Everything was great heading into retirement, but unfortunately my mother became ill and passed away. This left my dad with roughly half of his monthly income to survive. And based on the property that he was living in and the years that he had owned it, there was a lot of equity in that home. And my siblings, we talked to him about selling it, moving to somewhere where he could afford to pay cash and not have a mortgage payment at all. And he really didn't want to do that. His whole life was in Pleasanton, his church, his friends, everything. If he had moved, it would be like another loss to him. So the next option was to look at a reverse mortgage. I've been doing regular forward mortgages since 2002, but I had never done a reverse mortgage. And I was not going to put my father into that without learning everything I could about it and becoming certified to actually do a reverse mortgage. After doing that, it has literally changed his life. He can now do what he wants to do with the income that he makes every month through Social Security. He doesn't have to worry about if he wants to take a trip or enjoy his retirement. After we did that reverse mortgage, he was able to take out a little bit of cash, bought himself a new car, and he no longer has a mortgage payment. And it's literally changed his life.
So basically, in that circumstance, Cynthia's dad was able to enhance his retirement.
Absolutely.
And it really helped out. And unfortunately, their family was thrown a curveball with the passing of their mom, but the reverse mortgage was able to give him the quality of life he truly deserved.
And that we wanted for him.
Right.
All that equity was sitting in his home, and it was doing him no good.
Yeah.
It was just sitting there, and literally he was struggling every month
Right.
for no reason.
Right. So my story is quite a bit different. So in my circumstance, my brother and I were raised by a single mother, and she worked hard her entire life, but we always struggled financially. The one thing that mom always had going for her was the equity in her home. She bought her house in 1972 in Antioch. And when she turned 62, we explored the options of doing a reverse mortgage for her because we knew that she was going to have failing health in her older
Right.
years. Mom's had multiple back surgeries, and we always knew that she was going to end up in a wheelchair someday. Little did we know that we would have other challenges like dementia and things like that. What the reverse mortgage enabled us to do, though, was take away the house payment that she had at that point so she could cover the bills that she was faced with. In addition to that, we were able to make improvements to the home. We put wheelchair ramps in the house. We upgraded the bathrooms, put in handicap access to the bathrooms and those type of things, which was real helpful. And then the last D is we were able to put an equity line together for her for future expenses. Now, we had no idea how that equity line was going to save us in the future. Fast forward 10 years later, mom is now faced with dementia, and we were able to use the proceeds from the equity line to bring a caregiver into our home, her home, and care for her so she could live out these years where she's comfortable and where she feels safe. So in my circumstance, this has truly been a lifesaver as well for myself and my brother. We've spent well over $100,000 in preparing for and then ultimately providing her the care that she needs while she's going through this. So for me, when I'm consulting with clients and talking to them about the benefits of a reverse mortgage, for me, I don't want to put that burden on my children.
That's the fear of,
Right.
well, they fear that that could be what would happen.
Mm-hmm.
And with the reverse mortgage and adding that equity line to use in the event it's needed, it really is a peace of mind.
So why don't you tell me some of the success stories with some of your past clients and some of the feedback that you've gotten back from them?
Okay. These are a couple Christmas cards that I received just this year on clients that I recently did reverse mortgages for. And this is why I do what I do, getting these kinds of notes. So here's one of them. It says, "Hi there. We are enjoying our retirement more than ever now. We just spent our 50th anniversary at Disneyland." And to me, someone that felt like they couldn't even afford to go to Disneyland and now are that excited to spend their 50th anniversary at Disneyland, that means everything, right? Here's another one here. It says, "Dear Cynthia, thank you for explaining and leading me through the reverse mortgage process. You have changed my life. My life will be so much easier going forward." And again, I mean, that means everything because now this lady is no longer struggling every month and she can enjoy the little things.
And that's really why you did it. And the reason why Cynthia is the best at it is because she truly cares about the people of this age and
I
this
enjoy
stage of
these
their
clients.
life. Yeah,
Like,
and they're fun.
they are. And you have to know that you're going to spend a lot more time with them because they want to talk and they want to become your friend and they tell you about their life. And I enjoy it. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Right. So if I decide I wanted to start this process, what do you recommend? How do we begin?
Let's just meet.
Okay.
Let's just meet. Come into my Brentwood office, or I can go to any of our Delta Lending offices. I'm happy to drive if needed, and let's see how it could change your life, how it could work for you, if it is right for you.
Right.
It's not right for everyone, but you don't know until you look into it.
Right. So if you're interested in a free analysis to just sit down with us and talk about the benefits of a reverse mortgage, there's no fee to do it, and it's well worth your time to just explore if it's an option. And like I said, it could be giving you that retirement you always deserved, or it could be part of your estate plan. There's a variety of reasons of how a reverse mortgage can really
Your
benefit
day-to-day
you.
life. It could ease your day-to-day life, not even that big fancy retirement, but just be able to live.
Right. If you have any questions at all about the process, or you'd like to set up a meeting to discuss the options, we would be more than happy to hear from you.
Absolutely.